What is up, guys? Welcome your faces back to a brand new video. Today we've got something a little bit special for you. We get asked this quite a lot and this is going to clear this up hopefully for you guys. The question is, does a Corsa VXR body kit fit on a normal Corsa, a 1.4 or a 1.2? We're about to find out and show you if it does or not. We're going to test this on a 1.2 vauxhall Corsa D SRI. The guy's bought an Arctic front bumper and an Arctic rear bumper. The only difference is single exit at the centre. So what he's going to do is going to put the Nürburgring diffuser on the rear bumper temporarily until he can get that rerouted through the centre and then switch the diffusers back over. We're also going to put the VXR wing mirrors on this SRI as well. So let's go and show you this stuff. So this is the VXR front bumper. This is from the Arctic edition. We're going to obviously put this on the car. The one thing you've got to make sure is if you've got the pre-facelift or the facelift, you have to make sure the bumpers match. So for example, what I mean is the headlights are different from the pre-facelift and the facelift. If we go around this end, Jack is underneath here as well.
No.
Jack, there he is. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, up here guys. Also, he's killed Bug's life on the front of here. Oh my god, look at all them. Jack, have you seen how many's on the front? But what I meant by the headlights is this, look. So the curve matches on the facelift. They are different, completely different. So you do have to make sure that they match. So, with that being said, you can see down here, it's got the exhaust tip on this left-hand side. Hence why we're going to be switching this diffuser, which is the standard normal triangle single exit at the centre, to the Nürburgring edition exit just temporarily while he sorts out his exit. Jack comes back with little baby Jack. Hudson. Bless him. So also as well on this, we are going to have to remove the mirrors, like I said, and put the VXR ones on. He's got some black ones that fit onto this. It's literally just a straight swap on these. I believe as well, you can actually do this with the Corsa EVXR as well, can't you? Yeah. The bumpers fit on as well. The mirrors fit on the Corsa EVXR, so you can actually switch it the same way. You can actually take a Corsa D shell as well and put a Corsa E whole body on it if you can. But again, why would you do that? You just buy a Corsa E, but it does all fit as well, surprisingly. So, without further ado, we're going to jump onto this front bumper, remove that first, switch that over, and then we'll get back to the other bits. With these fog lights, you actually do need an adapter that fits onto here to the existing bulbs. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. He hasn't got them at this moment in time, but you can just get the adapter for £3 for both sides and then just wire them straight in. So he's going to come back for that at a different stage. Isn't he, Jack?
Yes.
So what he's doing now is he's just going to put this bumper straight back on, line it all up. The bulbs have been put in temporarily just so they're secure. The cable's going to be put out of the way as well, so they're secure temporarily, and it should just fit straight forward. So standing back, you can see there, fits straight on. No issues, alignment's all perfectly fine. Screws are all in the same place. So let's just tighten them all back up, Jack. So whilst that front bumper's going back on, little update there, just so you know. So it's a straight swap so far, apart from the fog lights. You just need that little adapter, which we may link in the description if any of you guys want to do that as well. This video is basically just to show you that it is possible to switch it over with a few little things. Also as well, pre-facelift and facelift bumpers do swap as well, but you also need another adapter for the headlights so the DRLs work. It's little baby Jack. No, that's actually Jack, not little baby Jack. Front bumper's on, everything's all secure. Jack's just jacking the back end up down there. but you can see everything's all nice and fits nice as well. No issues there. The only issue is the fog lights. So now we're going to move on to the rear bumper and see what issues we come across there. So here's the rear bumper. We've got to switch the diffusers over. So I think we're going to do that off the car because the exhaust is going to be in the way. So let's crack on with that. The screws behind the plate, screws in the arches again, screws underneath. You also need to take your lights out, take these side bits off, and then there's some white screws on the inside, just here. Unscrew 2 of them and then just pull straight out. Once that's all done, theoretically it should just all pull straight out again. You've got these clips on the inside here as well that you have to pull out. And the whole thing should just come straight off. You also have to disconnect your plate lights underneath here as well. So don't forget about them when you do pull it off. Jack, your son is making a lot of noise.
Exactly.
It's because he's watching his dad work, isn't it? So that's now loose on there. Let's loose this side as well. Also released on these edges to help it come straight off. Now, as Jack just shown there, you can just pull it straight forward and then you disconnect the lights underneath here. Like so. And then the back bumper comes straight forward. And now we're left with this. Of course, this looks so ugly from back with that bumper on. Look really, really bad. So now, like I said, we're going to switch the diffuser over on that and then put that onto here. So I didn't really record us taking this diffuser off because I had to hold the bumper while Jack took it off, but it's pretty much straightforward. You got the push clips. Do you want to just show them one, Jack? Yeah, you got the push clips that sit underneath in here. You push them straight up. You literally pull that plastic out in the middle or push it through and the clip pulls straight out. You then got the clips that sit in these here, which I'll show you on this one instead. They're literally there. That just pulls straight out all the way across. The triangle comes out as well. They've got some push clips on. So it's pretty straightforward to do, but it just takes a little bit of time. So we're going to put this one on now, back onto this bumper, and hoping it fits over that exhaust. Aren't we, Jack?
Should be.
Should. Should being the key word.
Should.
Moment of truth. Jack's going to put it on. Will it clear the exhaust? This is a question. So he's going to plug it in via the plate lights and then we're going to see where it sits.
That fits nice.
I'll just hold this side for you while you push that side in. But it's looking good so far, actually, to be fair. The owner of the car just literally said he was shitting himself. But relief, it does actually fit in. So again, for those of you guys wanting to know, this is the best option if you don't want to get the centre exit, but he is going to get the centre exit once he's had the exhaust rerouted. So we will be probably switching this back over at some point in the future as well. So what we're going to do is just jump forward, put this bumper back on, and then we'll get to the mirrors. So Corsa D mirror removal, pull your glass forward, you push it to one side, get your fingers round, pull it up a little bit and push it back the other way and pull it out. It will be a little bit stiff, so don't worry, just use a bit of force. It's only held on by these little clips here, these metal ones. Once that's done, you can see the clip just here. That needs pushing inwards. Then also there's a clip up here. Somebody's had these off before. But you can see that clip in there. There should be two that just push together. That allows the cap to come off. Once that's taken off, you then have a screw. Jack, hello? You ruined the shot. You then have a screw right here that you take off, and then that allows the base to come off as well as the rest of the mirror. You then have to take the door cards off on the inside to unhook the electrics. You annoying little bastard. So with that being removed now, the mirror comes straight off like that, as you just saw. Quite simple. The VXR mirror goes on the exact same way. Pretty straightforward as well. You will have to get some bolts as well for the mirror if they don't come with it. If not, you'll have to take the ones out of your old SRI. But this is the last mirror. We've done the other side already, but I'll show you them all when we've finished. So the front bumper's on, the back bumper's on, the other diffuser's on, one mirror's on, just one more VXR mirror to go. This is an SXI. You might be wondering why we're not bothered with the side skirt. The SXI, or the SRI and SXI side skirts are exactly the same as the Corsa VXR. Hence why people just buy the back bumper and the front bumper to swap them over. But it is very, very much possible to do this. Very, very easy. There's a few things that are a little bit different, but again, it just proves that you can put a VXR kit on an SRI or an SXI. And also, you can also do the switch as well. So you can put an SXI and SRI kit on a VXR. So the difficult bit now is feeding this wire through here. It then comes out just here. It will only go in one way. The easiest way to do it is try and feed it this direction, because there's a bit of metal inside that it has to work its way around. So it has to feed it around this way and point it towards like the inside of the car as well at the same time. So VXR mirrors are on here. You can also see as well Jack's door card's off. I'll point that out. But Jack's got hold of the button from the inside, so it's just going to show that the mirrors work. You can't get out the camera, mate. You can't get out. You can see that it moves to lens really, really easy. So again, straight swap. So Jack's going to put that door card on now, but then we're going to have a quick walk around this car. So the XR front bumper replaced with the old SRI, which is sat over there. Then side skirts are still the same here. Wing mirrors have been changed to the VXR ones. So base plate, mirrors sit right on top of that. Also as well down here on the back, got the rear VXR bumper with Nürburgring diffuser. Fits over the standard exit, well, kind of standard exit location of the SRI and SXI exhaust, so you can put the Nürburgring edition diffuser on to make sure that that sits in. Issues that we came across, so you guys are aware, are needing a conversion cable for the fog lights. Also, you will need to get a bolt for the mirrors, or you can take the old one out of your old mirrors. For the rear bumper, you need the Nürburgring exit basically on the diffuser to make it so it sits at where the original exhaust is, sits on the SXI and the SRI. If you don't do that, the triangle exit will not obviously fit because it's in the center. Now you can get it rerouted, you can get the exhaust rerouted. That is what the owner of this car is going to do, is going to get it rerouted and switch the diffuser back over. But he wanted this Nürburgring one putting on so he can drive it about still till he does that. So we're going to finish this up, wrap this up now, and we'll show you it driving out. And another satisfied customer. He will be coming back for some more work. He's going to have a VXR interior fitted as well at some point, and probably some other bits later down the line. If you enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe for more content.